Welcome back to Turbo Trendz TV, the home of everything fast, fierce, and futuristic on four wheels. Today, we've got a name that stirs the soul and ignites nostalgia. Mazda's legendary RX badge makes a triumphant return in the form of the all-new 2026 Mazda RX-4. This isn't just another coupe, this is a statement, a fusion of heritage, innovation, and performance that dares to defy convention. So buckle up, because what we're about to explore isn't just a car, it's an experience. Exterior first impressions. Absolutely stunning. The front fascia of the RX-4 commands attention with an ultra-aggressive stance. Mazda's signature Kodo design language has evolved, and in this model, it's sharper, leaner, and more daring than ever before. The front tent is low-slung with a newly contoured hood that flows seamlessly into narrow, piercing LED headlights. These aren't just for show, they're adaptive matrix LEDs that adjust with your steering, lighting up corners before you even get there. The iconic 5-point grille is now larger, more sculpted, and finished in gloss black with the floating Mazda emblem that glows softly at night. Just the kind of theatrical flair you'd expect from a car aiming to be both premium and passionate. Slide along to the side profile and the RX-4's coupe silhouette is unmistakably sleek. The long hood and short rear deck proportions scream classic sports car. But Mazda spices things up with modern touches like the flowing character lines that catch the light perfectly as you move, and a dramatic C-pillar that gives the car a sense of motion even when parked. Flush door handles, aerodynamic side mirrors, and 20-inch forged aluminum wheels with an intricate twin-spoke design all signal high-performance intent. There's a lightweight, double-bubble roof inspired by vintage race cars that also improves aerodynamics while giving the RX-4 a distinctive side profile that's impossible to ignore. Swing around to the rear, and the RX-4 wraps up its exterior drama with a beautiful blend of minimalism and muscle. The tail end is sculpted with a wide, planted stance that emphasizes stability and presence. Thin, horizontal LED taillights stretch out towards the fenders and mimic the headlights for a cohesive design language. A full-width light bar adds visual drama, while the integrated ducktail spoiler hints at performance without being over the top. And yes, you'll find twin circular exhaust set and homage to RX models of the past, giving off that satisfying rotary growl. The rear diffuser is functional, managing airflow and improving stability at high speeds. The RX-4 isn't just about looking fast, it's engineered to be fast. Interior. Step inside, and you're greeted by an interior that feels both driver-centric and luxurious. Mazda has gone all out in making this cabin feel like a cockpit. The dashboard wraps around you, putting every control at your fingertips. The materials? Top-notch. Soft touch Alcantara lines the upper dash and door panels, while brushed aluminum and piano black accents add just the right amount of contrast. The steering wheel is thick-rimmed, flat-bottomed, and clad in perforated leather with paddle shifters that click satisfyingly with every gear change. The 12.9-inch digital gauge cluster is fully reconfigurable, showing everything from G-forces and boost pressure to a minimalist map for focused driving. The center infotainment screen at just over 13 inches is now touch-sensitive and supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Mazda's latest AI-based interface. Voice control is smarter, snappier, and more intuitive than ever. There's also a heads-up display that projects speed, nav, and even cornering angles right onto the windshield. This car isn't just about thrills up, it's about tech that enhances every moment behind the wheel. Seats, they're sculpted buckets that hug you without squeezing too tight, covered in a mix of Napa leather and suede with contrast stitching that matches the exterior paint. Yes, Mazda lets you customize that now. There's ambient lighting that can shift tones with your driving mode, a 12-speaker Bose audio system that sounds like a concert hall on wheels, and just enough storage space for a weekend getaway. Practicality takes a back seat, sure, but there's still a decent rear seat for short trips and a usable trunk for daily life. Performance. Now let's talk about what's really under the hood, the part that makes the RX-4 more than just a pretty face. Mazda has revived the rotary engine in a revolutionary new form. This time, it's not just a high-revving screamer, but a part of a hybrid performance powertrain. You've got a twin-rotor Wankel engine mated to a high-output electric motor, working together through a rear-biased all-wheel drive system. Total output, a thrilling 420 horsepower and 398 pounds-to-feet of torque. But don't let those numbers fool you. Thanks to a featherlight carbon composite body structure and a 50 hours 50 minutes weight distribution, the RX-4 feels faster than many cars with even more power. 0 to 60, just 3.8 seconds. Top speed, electronically limited to 170 miles per hour. But more than the numbers, it's how it delivers them. The rotary engine's smooth, high-revving nature blends with instant electric torque to provide a seamless, intoxicating rush. The 8-speed dual-clutch transmission is lightning quick, and the car offers multiple drive modes: Eco, Normal, Sport, and the bonkers track mode that sharpens throttle response, stiffens suspension, and unlocks launch control. It even pipes in a slightly enhanced rotary sound through the cabin, giving you that classic RX wail with a modern twist. Mazda's engineers didn't stop at raw power. The RX-4 features a new rotary adaptive chassis system with torque vectoring, electronically adjustable dampers, and rear-wheel steering. In tight corners, it feels agile and responsive. On the highway, it's planted and serene. The suspension balances comfort and precision beautifully, making the RX-4 just as comfortable for daily driving as it is thrilling on the track. The regenerative braking system is also cleverly tuned to mimic the feel of the traditional brakes, with customizable pedal feedback. Now, let's talk about the numbers you'll be spending. The base RX-4 starts at around $52,000, which gets you the standard hybrid rotary powertrain, synthetic leather interior, and a full suite of safety tech including adaptive cruise, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. Step up to the mid-trim performance pack at $58,000, and you unlock sport-tuned suspension, real leather interior, head-up display, and ventilated seats. The top-tier RX-4 Grand Touring Elite comes in at just over $65,000 and gives you everything: a carbon fiber accents, premium wheels, a panoramic roof, and even a semi-autonomous driving system for long-haul comfort. What's most impressive is that the RX-4 manages to feel exotic without demanding exotic money. It's a sports car for those who crave excitement but also care about craftsmanship, innovation, and daily usability. In a world of oversized SUVs and electric clones, the RX-4 stands out as something very emotive, engaging, and engineered with soul. So, what's the final verdict? The 2026 Mazda RX-4 is more than just a return of a legendary badge. It's a showcase of Mazda's engineering bravery, a beautiful marriage of old-school spirit and new-world technology. It's not trying to be a supercar. It doesn't need to. It's a sports car with its own voice here, literally, and in a time when driving is becoming increasingly detached, this car reconnects you with the road, the machine, and maybe even your younger self. If you're looking for something that blends nostalgia, modern tech, and true driver engagement, the RX-4 should absolutely be on your radar. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Would you take this over a Toyota GR Supra or a Nissan Z? And if you could bring back any legendary nameplate like the RX, what would it be? Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Trendz TV, and turn on notifications so you never miss a ride into the future. Until next time, keep your engines running and your eyes on the road. This is Trendz TV, signing off.